Hello, Pixiebit here. Today I decided to play the Oregon Trail. This is the 1992 versions. There had been earlier versions. It has been first developed for a school in 1971. In this game you travel as a settler westwards on the Oregon Trail. And so let's travel the trail. You're about to begin, yeah, okay. So we register our name, yeah, good. So we put our name. And we can choose our occupation. That will depend on our abilities. Let's go with the doctor this time. And people in the doctor will actually help me have better health though. So maybe, yeah, let's go with one of the craftspeople. So for the people in the wagon, I will choose my colleagues. Some I like, some I don't like. Well, just some of my colleagues. Who should we put last? So, and then we can purchase what we need. I got quite a bit of money to buy things with. Let's buy some extra sets of clothing. We need some bullets to go hunting. Some spare parts. Food. I just really kind of want to go hunting, but let's get a bit of food, I guess. Yeah. Should get some more spare parts. Maybe let's get more spare parts. Because something will break. And I tend to be a bit slow traveler, so I set out early. If you set out in August, however will you make it before winter? Or does that mean you get... No, you will have to travel somewhere in winter. I don't know. I think you have to go early. So we can set out. I guess you can also talk, better take extra clothes to trade with the Indians. Okay. Well, so we can learn a bit about the history. Michaela has dysentery. She needs to rest then. Already. And then I need to go hunt for some food. Oh, there's buffalo. Does she still have dysentery? She still has dysentery. Let's rest one more day. Maybe that will do it. Not really. You can set the pace. She's well again. The faster you pace, the worse your health will get, basically. So we must cross the river. 3.5 feet deep. Can an oxen walk through that? I think we will shock the wagon and float it. Seems to be working. Okay. So as I said, the game first came out in schools. It was actually thought of by a history teacher, and then together with some math teachers, they kind of got the first, I guess, prototype together. And later it was then properly rolled out across schools to teach about, yeah, about the travel west. I mean, I think it's a very good 2.5 feet. I think an oxen should be able to walk through that. Yeah, to teach about the history, and I think they made a fun little game. As I said, this is the 1992 version. As far as I know, they've also made one a bit later than in 1996, 1997. in these towns you can always trade if you want to get something, but it's more expensive here, or you can talk to them. The Platte River Valley forms a natural roadway from Fort Kearney to Fort Laramie. Travelers bound for California, Utah, and Oregon all take this road. Could be the easiest stretch of the whole trip. Should see antelope and plenty of buffalo. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should hunt if it's such a good part here then. Hello, Mr. Buffalo. Thank you, Mr. Buffalo. Maybe I want to set the pace a bit faster if it's good here. Until my health deteriorates. Cholera? Didn't she already have dysentery earlier? Just when I thought I could, like, go a bit faster, now I have to be resting because she's ill again. I'm not sure if we can get her to... what does the guide say, actually? So I hadn't even noticed that. Chimney Rock is an important landmark on the Oregon Trail. It's a spectacular natural formation of a solid rock and can be seen for miles around. In fact, you can see it for a whole day as you approach it, and for another whole day as you leave it behind. If you don't see it at all within a week or so of leaving Fort Kearney, you're probably strayed off too far off the trail. Huh. That's cool. I hadn't noticed that. Let's go hunt again. Oh, something happened already. You decided to hunt. Okay, that's fine. Broken an arm. Sometimes people will also just like drop dead. You're not getting anything. Fort Laramie. Fort Laramie is a US Army post near the junction of the North Platte and Laramie Rivers. Originally called Fort William, it was founded as a fur trading post in 1834. It was renamed for Jacques Laramie, a French trapper who worked in the region early in the century. Fort Laramie is an important stop for resting and getting supplies along the trail. Yeah, maybe it's good if I rest in a fort. Like, we can rest a day here to get my health back on track. Suffering from exhaustion. How about we set the pace to steady then? No water. Yeah, you had a wagon axle break, but were able to fix it. Okay, no grass for the oxen. Yeah, this area here gets like bad water and oxen problems. Michaela got lost. She really is the problem of this expedition, isn't she? We need to hunt again. Yeah, so as I said, the game was used in US schools, and I don't think there even is any other language versions. If anyone has seen one around, if you would tell me about it, because I haven't. And I hadn't known of this game. It was a few years ago, it was very popular on YouTube to have like games. Oh, we traveled the Oregon Trail and died of dysentery. And I was like, oh, I've never seen that game. So that's why I thought I would give it a try. So I played it a few years ago. Let's set our pace a bit faster again. And we need to go hunt already again. Philip's wagon. What did he have? Did he have the broken arm? Oh. Bitten by a snake. Awesome. So as I said, at least in Germany, no one really heard of this game until it became popular on the internet. Which I think is a bit of a shame. I think they could have had it in other in other countries as well. Even though it is US focused, it's interesting to have these games that teach a bit about history. We want to have the shortcut. Cholera! We've already had this on this track. And our pace is too fast for someone who's ill. Still has the cholera. He's gonna die. Need more food again. I'm waiting for the big guys. They're just... Oh, now I got too much food. Such a waste. Ah, it's well again. Good. Fair. Well, if we're all fair, we can move a bit faster. The Green River is a tributary to the Colorado River, flowing south from the Continental Divide along a twisted, rugged path. It's estimated to be more than 700 miles in length. It's navigable only at high water, and even then it's extremely dangerous, but you must cross it before proceeding west on the Oregon Trail, so be very careful. So it's dangerous to navigate it. So let's take the ferry for $5, which was probably a lot of money back then. Yeah. Yeah, I think bitten by a snake. I think I would have had fun playing this as a kid, like, especially considering the history part. We need some more food. I'm not so good with the hunting. I don't go for the squirrels. They are too small. These are very fast. That's enough now. Someone was bitten by a snake. 2 days bed rest for a snake bite. And a steady pace. Still a snake bite. She's well again. Okay. Well, so far we haven't had any deaths yet. But that can still change. Wasn't she just bitten by a snake? Just what she's doing. Go hunt because we're out of food. I was thinking what games we had in school. Like, the first few years I was at school. Later we certainly didn't have any educational games. I think we had like super outdated, some horrible math game, where you had to do like simple math calculations in order to keep something moving and not get eaten. That wasn't so much food. I guess it wasn't good hunting there. I want to go hunting again. And I think maybe we had something for like learning to type, but it was also pretty bad, and like, as I said, super outdated by the time I was in school. I mean, the computers were also really old. And later, when I was in higher grades, we just had, learn to type, learn how to use Word and Excel. There's no hunting here. Just these little... Just Oh, that's better. Yeah, we didn't really have any games there. Mm. Well, you had the Windows games you had. You had Minesweeper and Solitaire, which came with Windows. So when the teacher was babbling on about how to write a letter or something, you would maybe play Solitaire. I think I only took 1 year, like the computer classes, because it was just learning how to type. And we had kind of bad monitors back then that were hurting my eyes a bit. So I decided to, because we had to drop like one of these classes, steep gorge, blah blah blah. Wagon travel possible. Wagon travel possible. Well, let's see. 6 feet deep. I think we fought it then. Oh, 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 oh. I wanted to chalk the wagon. Oh, oh, oh. 2 drowned. Just because I used the wrong. I wanted to do the float along the river thing. Crap. Well, that's how they die. Yeah, so the computer screens were hurting my eyes a bit, so I decided to drop that class and instead I continued with cholera. I'm not sure how you would call that class in English. Like, we did woodworking and metalworking and these things. So it's crafts, but not. Yeah, I guess it's crafts. Heavy fog. I was able to replace it. Good, good, good. Philip as well again. Where you better be. We don't really have too many people anymore. Maybe let's go hunt again. And I actually decided to continue with the typhoid fever. Well, then let's rest in the fort here till he hopefully gets better with this typhoid fever. The next year I had to drop another class and I stuck with having the still typhoid fever. I kept the craft. I was the only girl in the end that still took that class. All the other girls were still in the computer class. Another option would have been like, is that like home economics and cooking? But no one took that class because the teachers were just all horrible. Ah, nothing to hunt here, huh? Beate is sick with. Oh, Philip as well again. So Beate, yeah, we just rested for 5 days. How did you get ill there? And we're in September already. How's my pace? We want a steady pace. Philip got lost. Is he like lost forever? Oh, he's there again, I guess. Go hunt. As a bear, at least. I don't think bear tastes too good. Has anyone ever heard a description of how a bear tastes? Usually we don't really eat animals that also eat other animals because they taste a bit funky. On the other hand, bears also eat lots of good things like berries and roots and honey. I was able to fix it. Good, good, good. No water. The thief stole 91 bullets. Do I even still have any bullets then? I have 5 bullets left. Is that 5 boxes of bullets or is that 5 bullets? Ah. I think the next time I arrive at I need to trade for some bullets here. What do you want to get by trading? Let's try to get 10. Bullets were in packs though, so let's try to get 2 bullets. Sure, I'll trade you 2 bullets for 1 set of clothing. Okay. And now I have 7 bullets. Huh. I think I have to be more careful with the hunting. So we only shoot when we see something we're going to hit. We're already in October. Beata has broken a leg. Well, deal with it. Heavy fog. Philip has broken an arm. Just an ox died, okay? Now things are just happening here. So if I had to give a review of the game, I like it. It has this like history aspect, and the graphics, they're nothing too special, but they're also not bad. I mean, this is kind of cute, and I like these little mini games you get. I think if you like old games, go ahead, play through it once. Beate got sick and died, so she literally just... Oh well. Another one down. You have reached the Dallas. Let's read the guide on that. Dallas is the chief embarkation point for rafts heading down to Columbia River towards the Willamette Valley. It was named by French fur trappers who likened the deep, stony river gorge to a huge gutter. In French, the word dalle can refer to gutters or flagstones. Immigrants to Oregon often stop here to rest and trade before rafting down the river. Okay, so we can just raft on. So you could pay or you can raft down the river, and obviously this is more fun. Click left and right to steer. Moving the mouse up and down and clicking has no effect. Okay. So let's raft. Ooh, was that the correct decision? Dong. At least no one drowned yet. That was mean. I thought there's enough space on that side of the rock. Yeah, so I think it's worthwhile to play through it once. But it certainly isn't a game you have to keep on playing. Am I gonna hit that rock again? No, this time I had enough space. I think we've almost made it. Oh, we lost a lot of stuff on that little accident there. At least no one drowned. Congratulations, you've reached the Willamette Valley. The sizes are kind of off here, aren't they? So I get score points for 2 people arriving in fair health. Did that many die? Huh. Oh yeah, I've had someone drown. I've had one just drop dead immediately. Huh. Oh well. That's it. That's the life on the Oregon Trail. So, well, that was that. I hope you had fun. I had fun playing. And I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.